Good evening, friends. Today our topic is recycling practices. Recycle is the term that we use in restoring waste, all types of waste. And today, due to lack of recycle in our country, we face a lot of problems because when we do not care of the waste materials like bottles, snacks, the plastics, and all kinds of materials we use for packing things or for covering a specific substance that we require. And when all these are neglected, when all these are not put in a proper place, there comes there comes a pollution, and when there is increase of pollutions, there comes global warming. And global warming is a threat to all the living beings, including animals and human beings. So basically, if the waste materials are not cared properly, the consequences which will arise is a threat to ourselves. So today, what do we do? And there are a lot of ways to recycle the waste materials, be it plastic, irons, or any stuffs which is no longer in use. One of the factors is that, for instance, let us describe the story of the British India. In 1905, the people from Bengal, with the help of British, Germany, and Russia, there were various industries set up in that location. One is Bhilai Steel factory. Actually, this is not set up by the Indian companies. However, while the British ruled India, this factory was also set up there. And what was the purpose of that? The steel plant, Bhilai Steel Plant, was its name, and the purpose of it was very comfortable to all the people because it is compulsory for human being to consume tables and to use stuffs which are made up of plastics, irons, or any substances which is used for covering or packing things. When these are put in the dustbins, these are recycled and make and can be made into new substances. And the exact thing was done from the factory. The steel factory recycled the irons, plastics, and these stuffs are recycled into a good one, which can be sold to the customers. So by establishing the factory, the economy of the location, the economy of the country enhances. Besides, there are jobs creation, jobs creation also possibility in the location. Before, the people usually depend on cotton, on cultivation, agriculture. But now, after setting up the factory, people become very interested working with the factory because they don't have to waste much energy. However, they earn good wages. So this is a good idea through which uh, the waste materials has been recycled. Moreover, it is the factor in reducing global warming. Eventually, it also increased the employment rate of the people. So with this term, I think it is very clear that this is how the way waste materials has been recycled. So to tackle climate change, global warming and pollution, it is good that almost all the states will facilitate the way to establishing defense companies like Bhilai Steel Plant established in Odisha, when a number of industries like this one has been set up in different locations. The waste materials should not be wasted. Instead, they must be put in the proper place, and when they get recycled, the environment will be cleaned, and eventually, the employment rate that has been declined can be enhanced with the help of it. So it is very important to establish defense factories which are responsible for recycling waste materials.